Hello beautiful, how are you? This is Ziggy here, and today we're gonna find out what their true feelings are. So for you today, I've gathered my favorite quartzes. We've got a simple quartz, we've got a rose quartz, and last but not least, a smoky quartz. And this boy is chunky. Look at him, so big. So how are you? How is it going? How's life treating you? I personally have been very busy lately, and I don't even know what to start with. I've got a job that I gotta keep my task on their due dates, and I've got a uni where I also have to be having attendance, which is complicating considering I also have to work, and on top of that, I've just started taking driving classes because I want to get my driver's license soon. And also I am apparently going to move out very soon, so everything is kind of in a rush and everything is overwhelming. And at uni, the teachers are sort of asking for some papers that are due, and I've fallen behind, and it's a mess. But when has my life not been a mess? Now that I think of it, I kind of live for the mess. It's kind of my way of being, you know? Anyways, let's see. Let's focus on what we're going to be reading today. So we're going to find out what their true feelings for you are. And this is going to be very interesting because I myself, I'm curious about a specific someone. And I just did this reading for myself last night, and it turned out quite interesting. It's given me a bit of hope, but I don't know, I'm in such great denial I can't even manifest it. You know, they say that if you believe it and you work your hardest to manifest something, it will come to fruition. But I don't know, this seems so far-fetched for me right now that I simply can't. The tarot is telling me that it's gonna happen, and it's slowly but surely coming to it, and I gotta be cautious. Basically what I got from the oracle is that I have to be cautious, but it is going to happen. I have to proceed with a lot of attention, sort of say. So yeah, let's see what you guys have in store when it comes to finding out what their true feelings are. Hopefully you're gonna be a bit more positive about what I'm going to tell you, and it's not gonna sound off, because to me there's this thing like I'd be so happy if it would be true, but just a part of me isn't sure about it, and it's such a battle because I always believed in myself and in tarot for other people, and it always turned out to be the way I wanted it to be, the way I expected it to be. But when I read for myself, I almost never believe what the tarot tells me. Does that make any sense to you? Basically, sometimes I get these readings that are so good, they're too good to be true. And that's what I'm stuck with right now. And I thought that maybe because I found it interesting to do this reading last night, maybe you'd like to know for yourselves what the future has in store for you, what the present is hiding from you. So yeah, let's get a move on. So we've got pile number 1 with the rose quartz. We've got pile number 2 with just a bit of quartz. And pile number 3 with the Smoky Quartz. So yeah, you can see these are not the best examples for gem. You can see this one has like, this side is not really crystal clear, and you can see this one is a bit weird. I don't know how to explain this, but I like them because they're different. There's a little story behind it. You know, the moral of the story. What's the moral of the story? Beautiful things often are different from the norm. Anyways, let's just get a move on, because I just keep on dragging this to forever. Take a moment to breathe in and breathe out, and focus on which pile calls you in the most. And I will be leaving the timestamps down below in the description and in the comment section. So yeah, I'll see you at your timestamp. Okay, so pile number 1, let's see what you guys have. Let's move these aside. So we've got the pink quartz. If only my camera would focus. There we go. So let's put this one over here. Move these a bit more out of frame. And let's see what we've got for you. Whoops. So this little bugger tried to jump out. We've got 8 of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. Ooh, let's put these ones next to each other. We've got the Magician and Wheel of Fortune. What should we start off with? Let's start with the Pentacles. So you guys have the 7th of Pentacles followed by the 8th of Pentacles. And with the 7, this is something about long-term, sustainable. And I feel like maybe they're looking at you and thinking that you could be someone who could be their long-term partner in life. And with the 8th of Pentacles, I feel like this is a bit different. This is a bit difficult because I can't really fit this one in. It usually tells me that it's something about mastering a skill or being some sort of apprentice to someone. So maybe they see you as someone they could teach, someone who could be like an apprentice to them. Like they would be your teacher, sort of say. They would guide you and show you the world, sort of. They're gonna be your Aladdin to your Jasmine, if that makes any sense. And let's see with the 3 of Cups. The thing is with the Cups is 3 of Cups are all about celebration, about friendship, creativity, and maybe sometimes collaborations. And I feel like this whatever this is, they're seeing it as this long-term relationship. They see it starting from what could be a very strong bond over friendship. I see the kind of relationships that starts off as a friendship and slowly develops into something else. That's a bit mundane and a bit too cliche, but this is what the cards are telling me. And with a Magician, I feel like this is all about manifestation. You're very resourcefulness, because this card, I always say this card has the sword, this has the wands, has the cups, the pentacles. You have everything that it takes to get what you want, and you can manifest this. This is something that is in your power. If you want it to be, it will be, right? And with the Wheel of Fortune, this is something that is all about karma. This is about destiny. And I feel like with these two down here, all I can think of is that this is something that is destined to be, and you have to you're going to help this manifest into the real world, right? But yeah, you gotta go through this friendship situation we're having here. So let me just pull out another card, and I'll try to think about what else the pile is telling me. So basically, starting off with friendship, maybe they're older than you are, or maybe they've been through a lot more than you've been, and maybe they feel like they can teach you a handful of things if you'd be willing to stick around to them. But I feel like they might not be just yet starting this idea of a proper relationship. They see you as a possible love interest, but they think that it would be better off starting with a friendship, with a solid friendship that would turn into this. Because like I said, this is all about destiny, and if you want it, it will be manifested. But I feel like they kind of want to get comfortable around you, if that makes any sense. Maybe they have some trust issues from the past. Maybe they've been hurt and they kind of don't want to go through that again. So they want to play it safe with you. Okay? And what else we have here? We have the Seven of Swords. And the Seven of Swords is about deception, acting strategically, getting away with something. And I feel like this is them getting away with their true feelings. They're hiding them so well that you might feel like they're not interested, right? Excuse me for a moment, but there we go. I feel like they're trying to deceive, this kind of thing. They're wearing this mask of someone who's just trying to be friendly and nothing more than that, because they're scared to let it all on. And although they seem cold to you, I feel like they, true to their heart, believe that you could be a long-term partner, life partner, that kind of thing. I can't even talk. So yeah, I feel like they're a bit having this bittersweet kind of moment when they kind of want to go for this relationship with you, but they're too scared, so they're trying to play it safe. They're like, if I don't get too attached, then I won't be so sorry when they're going to break my heart, because that's what they're scared of. But if you're really gonna want to be by their side, you're going to show this, be it directly or indirectly. However you're going to show it, it will help manifest. And like I said, this is the most destiny, life cycle, whatever you want to call it, card. Like, this is something that's telling me it's meant to be, right? This is meant to be. So I'm going to pull out an oracle card to see what the oracle can tell me about your situation. I feel like you're not gonna be very happy about this. You would be happy. I can imagine you'd be happy because now you can understand where they're coming from, and the fact that they're not willfully trying to hurt you or trying to play cool or whatever. They're just trying to save themselves from hurting, which again, if they're willing to believe that they're gonna be hurt, it means they care, right? And if they care, then you've got yourself the answer. They care about you. That's what they're feeling for you. They care, but they're scared, and they want to take things really slow, which may or may not be good on your terms, but I think that this is better than nothing at all. And again, it's destiny. What can you do against it? So let's see what else we have for you. We have make an effort. I can't put that up there. I always have the tendency, because when I'm reading to people, I put them stacking up on, but I keep forgetting this has to fit in a frame. So yeah, make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Just like I said, you have to go through friendship and building trust before you can go up to them and try a romantic kind of relationship. Jesus, I can't speak. Ugh. Yes, back to the subject. What else can I tell you? Basically nothing more than what the cards are telling me to tell you. The cards are pretty clear. You just gotta make the effort, and you gotta stay strong. You gotta enjoy everything you have with this person, because it's only gonna get better every day. It's only going to, might have a slow start. It might take a while, but slowly but surely you're gonna get to where you want to be, because like I said, it's destiny. And if you make the effort, you're gonna manifest it, right? You're definitely gonna manifest it into being real, this relationship, because they're not trying to, they're not ignoring you, they're not neutral, like I like to say. They're deceiving you into making you form this friendship with them, because they want a lifelong story with you. Okay, so with that said, this is pretty much your pile number 1. If this resonated with you, I would love to know down below in the comment section. If you like this, please leave a like. And if you want to join the community, you're welcome to do so. More than welcome. I love every single one of you joining. Right now, we're not a very big family, but you can always help us grow. So yeah, I love to see you guys around again, and good luck with whoever this is. Bye bye. Hello, pile number 2. We've got a quartz right here. Clear little broken thing, because this looks nothing like quartz. If you put it into the light, you can see it's vaguely translucent. I don't know why this is so opaque. This is one of the rarest kind of quartz I've seen in the store, but I love it dearly, and we're gonna put it over here in the corner of our reading. So let's see what you guys have. What are their true feelings for you? So we have the 4 of Cups, the 6 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, and King of Cups. Let me just move this over here. There we go. So let's start with the cups, right? Now the 2 of Cups, Jesus, why am I thinking of 2 of Cups? 4 of Cups is all about meditation, contemplation, reevaluation. Maybe this person has read you the wrong way around, right? Maybe they're not really understanding what this is all about. So let's see what the Wands are saying. The 6 of Wands. Usually the 6 of Wands is all about a victory, about progress. And again, I feel like this is just pushing forward the idea that they might have read you wrong, and now they're making a progress into seeing the true you, right? And with the Pentacles, with the 9 of Pentacles to be exact, this is all about abundance, about luxury, and I'm trying to piece these together, because for a second they don't really match up. Like the first two really connect together, but this one is the odd one out. Let's look at the others. So with the King of Cups, we've got emotionally balanced, relationship compassionate. Someone, maybe them, they're compassionate about you or what's growing between the two of you. And the Hierophant, this one was and is about spiritual wisdom, about conformity. This is a bit of a weird one, a bit of a weird reading. Maybe I'm having a tough time reading through this one, but I'm not really sure how they tie in all together. Maybe, I don't know, I have this feeling like maybe they thought of you as being this luxury, opulent kind of person, and now that they've gotten to know you better, or maybe they've heard about you from somebody else, or just simply saw your internet persona, maybe now they've changed their opinion on that, and maybe now they're having a more balanced opinion and they understand you as a fully human with ups and downs, with sides and opinions, because sometimes we tend to see one person and say, oh, they are interested in, I don't know, Asian culture, then they're this and they're that, but you never think about, hey, maybe they have other hobbies, maybe they do other things. We kind of make people seem flat, two-dimensional, and maybe this is what they thought of you. But now that they've seen some other sides of you, maybe now they see you as a full 3D person, I'm not really sure what the Hierophant is all about just yet. So we're gonna pull out another card and see what that's going to tell us. I really am curious about this one because this is all about misreading people, and people do that a lot. People kind of judge other people on what they first see, like the first layer. And the beauty of it is that sometimes when people are proven wrong about their beliefs and they're shown that what they thought of a person being something, they see that person as being something else, sometimes strong bonds happen. People connect over that. One of my best friends for past 5 years, we were enemies for the first 2 years of us being colleagues, until one day she just straight up came up to me and said, you know what, I think you're annoying as all hell, you're a nerd. And I was like, excuse you, you're just what you call something that, those girls that are like trying to look like biker girls, but they're really not into it, and they're just trying to be cool so they could please everyone, a bit insecure, always being on top of everyone and being like, I don't hang out with girls, I only hang out with boys because no drama, that kind of girl. And I was straight up with her, you're that, and I don't like that either, so let's just not talk, let's just ignore each other like we have for the past year or so. And guess what? After we had an almost brawl together, we ended up being besties. So maybe the fact that they read you wrong is only going to benefit you. I feel like this is the case. I always believe that people can change opinion on other people. And now that I think of it, most of my long relationships have been based on someone whom I hated or whom they hated me, or mutually hated each other. So let's see what else we have for you. We have the Page of Pentacles. Now with the Page of Pentacles, this is about manifestation. Again, what's going on? It makes no sense. Why is the universe not helping me? Why is this so complicated? Is this what you're feeling right now? Because I feel so frustrated. I'm not understanding what's going on. On one hand, the pile is telling me that this person whom you're thinking of has definitely read you wrong and they're trying to understand you better. But on the other hand, I'm not really seeing clear signs on what you should do about this relationship or whether it's going to be a long-term thing. I'm only getting this idea that you're going to manifest something, an opportunity. And, I feel like this relationship is going to happen when you're going to finally be balanced. That's what the King of Cups is right here. I feel like you've got to reach that emotional balance where you're not going to be offering this person so much credit. Because I feel like this is where you're in the wrong. Maybe you're offering this person too much power and that's not okay for you. So what I'm seeing here is that you're going to get your opportunity when you're going to stop giving this person power. And it would make sense with the Hierophant, because the Hierophant, like I said, is all about intuition and sort of personal beliefs. And I feel like when you're going to let go of this process of idolizing this one person, that's when the opportunity is going to come out, and that's when you're going to maybe get your chance with them. Like I said, this is not a clear message that they're into you, but they do have an opinion about you, and it's a positive opinion compared to what was in the past. Like I said, sometimes having your opinion change and being proven wrong about someone could make it all different, and who knows. It's interesting. This is what came out from the oracle, and it says religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. The Hierophant is also a very religious card. It's all about religious beliefs and tradition and spiritual wisdom. And I'm trying to see where this one fits. The pile kind of tells me that some of you are pretty darn religious and kind of factor in whether this person has the same beliefs as you. And on the other hand, this could be them factoring in if you are aligning with their beliefs. And I also feel like this could be also be taken as a metaphor. Maybe, religion basically is a belief, right? And whatever you believe in could be your religion. So basically your tradition could be a religion of someone if you put your mind to. So I feel like having some really well established ways of doing something could also be called a religion. And so maybe something that you're specifically doing in some way could be what is holding you back from having this opportunity of getting with this person and having your emotional balance, right? It sounds really weird. I'm not understanding anything of what I'm saying, but this is what I am feeling from the cards, and I super, super hope that you're gonna understand much better this than I am, because it makes no sense to me. This has been one of those rare piles where I just feel something, I'll read it, but I don't understand it. And that is something interesting. Especially the coincidence of having the oracle card about religion coming up with the same oracle card with the same theme from the other deck. I find it very interesting how things align, even though I don't understand it. With this, I always feel like there's a power behind it, and it makes me believe in it even more, even though I don't understand it. So yeah, I think this is pretty much everything I can tell you about this. If this made any sense, if this resonated with you, I would love to understand what's going on down below in the comment section. If this was your pile, please tell me what's going on. I do not understand. And if you like this, please leave a like, and I would love to have you in my family of subscribers. If you're already a subscriber, thank you for coming back. I love you dearly, and I really hope to see you guys very soon. And with that said, goodbye. Hello, pile number 3. So for you today, we've got the Smoky Quartz. Like I said, I just love how big and chunky this quartz is. It's so amazing and so shiny. Let's put this bad boy over here, and let's see what we have for you on what they're feeling. Ooh. So we've got 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands, interesting, 9 of Wands, the Chariot, and King of Pentacles. Okie dokie, we're gonna start off with the 5s, because those boys are pretty darn dangerous. Now, the 5s usually are about conflict, and this is why I say they're dangerous. Let me just rearrange this so you can see them better. There we go. Now, with the 5 of Swords, this is about conflict, disagreement, competition, and this is someone who's trying to win at all costs, and I'm not really sure where this is going just yet, so I'm going to read the general readings of the cards, and then we're going to piece it together and see what this is all about. I just had this thought in my head. I feel like this could be one of those situations where there are more than just 2 people involved. I feel like this is more than just 2 people being involved in this one. Anyways, let's just move on to the Wands. So we have 5 of Wands, and again we have disagreement, competition, tension, conflict. I feel like this is going in the direction of having a 3rd or even 4th character in the mix, and this is a dangerous pile. This is risky. Let's see, the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is about persistence, a test of faith, resilience. So maybe this person is waiting to see who is going to persist, and I feel like they have a slight intuition that you're going to persist through all of this, that you're going to win at all costs. But there's this tension, which I'm not entirely sure if maybe this is between the 2 of you. Maybe this is one of those dangerous, forbidden love relationships, if you know what I mean. Or if there's somebody involved in this. Let me just keep on reading with the Chariot. Now, the Chariot, it's all about control, about success, about determination. So again, a lot of power and drive into this reading. Interesting. The King of Cups is about leadership, about security and discipline. So this is a fight of power. This is really interesting because there are going to be 2 separate readings out of this. There's a situation where there's another person involved, and there's this fight and this tension, and I feel like this person who you're thinking about is a bit tired, and they don't really want to be dealing with all of this, but somehow they feel like they should get involved because they just want to be settled with something. Okay? And on the other hand, I feel like this could be for the other group of people who are watching this. I feel like this could be simply a fight, a clash of characters, a clash of personalities between you and them. Just simply that. They are sort of trying to see who is better than the other one, sort of a continuous competition. And I'm not really sure if I'm seeing any direct signs of possible relationships, but on a personal note, usually those dangerous things, if they do get to love, oh boy, it gets spicy. It gets spicy and rough. And I can't say I'm not intrigued, because I've had my fair share of this, and on some occasions nothing came of it, but on some other occasions some really interesting things manifested. So I'm gonna pull out another card and see what else the universe is going to tell me about you and what they're feeling. Okay, interesting. So let's just, okay, this one's gonna be it. We've got the Fool. Yeah, I'm getting this very strong vibe of, this is all about technically beginnings, innocence, but this is also about being spontaneous. And I feel like this could be something that's going to be very spontaneous. None of you have in mind directly having a relationship. Like, I don't see them having feelings for you just yet, but I feel like in the heat of the moment something might get ablaze, if you know what I mean. Some fire of passion might just have a spontaneous combustion, if you can relate. I don't know how to explain this in a Shakespearean way, so I'm just doing it cringy, in a very cringy way. And I hope you're enjoying this, because I'm making a fool of myself on the internet for free. You're welcome. I'm here all week. So yeah, I'm going to pull out a love oracle from the Angels deck. And we're gonna find out what the oracles can tell you about whatever this is, what you can work on to make things better. Okay, so we're gonna settle with this. Let's see what this is. Deception. Someone's wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. Oof. And ooh. What's going on? This is like the plot twist of the year. Who's wearing this mask? Is it them? Is it you? Maybe they actually love you. Maybe they actually have strong feelings for you, but they want to play it off because they don't want to, there's this story that happened to me, and maybe this is what they're doing right now. I had this one kid who I hated from the bottom of my heart, but at the same time, I was so damn attracted to them. I was so attracted, but I wouldn't give it away, even if I were to be paid to do so. I just wouldn't. My ego wouldn't let me say it out loud that I like this person, because I so despised them, because they were comparably around the same, let's say, they had basically the same personality I had, just that they were another person whom I found very attractive, and my ego just said, no, you're not gonna tell anyone about this. You're gonna hold it to yourself, and you're gonna hate this person for the rest of whatever. So maybe this is you, or maybe this is them, or maybe this is the both of you. This is nothing but drama. This is pure drama, and this reminds me a lot of competitive crowds, like being in high school, being in college, being in uni, even at work, when you're kind of trying to be better than this person who you have in mind, but on the other hand, you're kind of like, they're pretty cool, but I'm cooler, and I wouldn't fall for something like that. Or would I? Right? So yeah, this is interesting. I'm going to pull another oracle, because this is interesting. This is a story, a rom-com about to be written. This is something Netflix should be pitching in on. Spicy, spicy, spicy. You guys don't need no more hot sauce because this is going to be just enough for your life. Okay, let's see what the tarot is going to say. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. What is it about this card? I made readings the other days. I've made readings for myself, and this card just keeps popping up. I feel like me and you, you watching, I feel like we're both having this issue with addictions that are affecting our romantic life. And I wonder what that is. I wonder what that is. I think I know what my situation is, but I wonder what your situation is and how that pans out into this. Maybe you're addicted to being the winner. Maybe you're addicted to being better and proving everyone that you're better than what they think. This is such a power pile. Everything about power and lust and just tension. I can feel the tension through all of these cards. You're in for a big one. And I'm sorry I can't really give you a clear I can't even speak. I can't tell you what they're feeling like. I can only feel this tension between you, and I can only guess that one of you, if not both of you, is more interested in this person than what they try to show off as, right? So yeah, either you're playing it tough, maybe they're playing it tough, maybe both of you are. I don't know, but I kind of want to know. So please, if this is you and this resonated, I would love to know in the comment section down below, because this one's an interesting one, and this is something that I would make a movie about, like I said earlier. So yeah, if you like this, please leave a like. If you want to join us, please subscribe. If you aren't coming back and you've been subscribed, I love you dearly. And with that said, I'll hopefully see you guys very soon again. Bye bye.